Hi, welcome to Elements of Focus. My name is Grant Soliven, and the handsome gentleman over here to my right is Rheaume, our Director of Financial Planning. As you probably noticed by now, Elements in Focus is just a time where Aaron and I and some of our team members spend with you talking through areas of planning we call the 5 critical elements. We give you little snippets of what to think about from a planning perspective from one of these 5 areas as you can see your life after work. We don't call it retirement, Aaron, because no one turns in the keys to employment to watch grass grow. Tax planning, investment playbook, risk management, life happens, and legacy planning. Now, you won't hear us talk a whole lot about the investment playbook. Aaron, we reserve that for our chief investment officer, our managing partner, Joe Clark, where they talk on those items on the market carver, which you probably are receiving every Thursday at 11 or 11:04. So in these 5 critical elements, Aaron and I will talk on a specific area. And today we're going to spend time talking about the retirement V for victory. So Aaron, the Olympics are on. Everyone's rooting and hollering for their team, their sport, their country. But when we talk about V for victory for retirement, what does that mean?
Yeah, Grant, that's a great question, and I think it's a coin that we have, or a term that we have coined here at the Financial Enhancement Group. And so what we teach people to do is distribution, right? That's our bread and butter. We help people when they're getting ready to retire, to moving to retirement, helping them through that distribution phase of life. And so there are so many factors that you have to pay attention to when you're getting ready to figure out what kind of income stream that you need. And it really, really starts with developing your standard of living. It is not a replacement of income. It is figuring out what you need to maintain your standard of living. What is all of the monthly expenses going to add up for you guys or your family to have your needs met? Once we have that figured out, then we can get into the retirement V for victory, and that's really looking at where can we draw income to help meet that standard of living. And so income sources that we generally see are Social Security, which you can take at age 62. Some folks have pensions. Some people have real estate income, investment income. So there's all different sources. Specifically, when we're looking at the retirement V for victory, we're looking at Social Security timing and when to take Social Security. Most people want to get their hands on Social Security at age 62. Right. However, if you have assets saved up and you've done it in a tax-efficient manner, or if you haven't, we'll help you help you work through that. It's looking at those asset buckets and saying, okay, we have an IRA over here that has X amount of dollars, and we have standard of living over here that needs to be met. Instead of taking Social Security at 62, maybe we draw out of your IRA assets up until the top of that 12% tax bracket, which today, married filing jointly, you can make about $105,000 and take off the standard deduction and stay in that income bracket, that 12% bracket. And we delay Social Security until your full retirement age or age 70. And so what happens from an asset statement or an asset standpoint is your assets tend to go down because you're drawing from them. And then when Social Security kicks in, they go back up over time because you're not taking as much dollars out of your investment assets. So Grant, long-winded answer, but that's the retirement V for victory.
Well, and actually, and I love the way you put that because, so Aaron and we're recording here in Indiana. We're corn-fed boys from the Hoosier State, so I like to use the farm. That's true, Michigan, but still, they got soybeans up there. But the term I go back to is this. Aaron put very beautifully the analogy of taking a look at the whole farm operation, not just making a decision specifically geared towards Social Security.
Correct. On
a silo decision. You got to look at everything. Make sure it's all in coordination together. You can find more about this topic on our Consider This Program radio show. You can also find us on some of the great podcasting services that are out there. So if you have any questions, you want to dive deeper in the subject, or you're looking to have a free consultation with one of our team members to see if we'd be a good fit together, but also to get some of these topics in your situation answered, please feel free to reach out to us at 800-928-4001, or you can find us at yourlifeafterwork.com. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you soon.